President indeed appreciated Secretary Clinton's call, as he does every opportunity to chat with the former Secretary of State. They have a close and resilient relationship. I think you'll remember that in 2007, as some of you covered, they had about 20 presidential debates, and even after a hard-fought nomination contest, the President felt strongly he wanted her to be a key member of his team. That's why Secretary Clinton was the President's partner for 4 years in managing a wide array of complicated foreign policy situations. They continue to agree on a broad majority of issues confronting our country, even if they have the occasional policy difference. The President appreciates her counsel and advice, but more importantly, he appreciates her friendship, and that's why he's looking forward to seeing her this evening. I'm not sure anyone in this room would contest that doing stupid stuff is a good idea. But I also don't think anyone at the White House would assert that that is how we would describe our approach to foreign policy. If you are looking for a description of how the President views the role of the United States in the world, I'd urge you to look at his speech at West Point a few months ago, which again I think many of you were at. We do have sound fundamental organizing principles that dictate how the President views the role of the United States in the world. Number one, that is confronting any threat to the national security interests of the United States. The President has said he will not hesitate on that front. And I'd also urge you to read a little bit further in that speech when he talks about how military action cannot be the only or even primary component of our leadership in every instance. Just because we have the best hammer doesn't mean that we have to hit every nail. Jen, I think the President's been very clear in a number of press conferences and in a number of interviews why he didn't want to rush to provide military assistance to the Syrian opposition. As you may recall, he's talked about how it could have fallen into the hands of ISIL. Instead, we waited until we got to know the opposition better, had better working relationships, and worked to provide them non-lethal assistance.